Well, folks, welcome. Here we are, the last push to once more get to platinum. Once again, still in a season. In the last episode, we got overly hyped because we did pull Electromite. Super excited for that. My opponent has decided he would really like to just pass the turn to me. How nice of him to do so. Alright, well, anyways, I have no idea what my opponent's playing. In my retrospect, I think it's an OTK strategy, if I'm being honest. That's the only reason they would pass, is if they're running some kind of OTK strategy. So, we'll start off with Foolish Burial. We'll send the Eldritch here so we can at least get him out of the deck altogether. We do, of course, have our Lightning Vortex. We got our Doom Cow to come out after that. And then we can, oh my goodness! Max C, everybody! Wow, how we gonna beat that Max C? You know, it's actually a very good thing, honestly, that I did not play Doom Cow first, because that Doom Cow would have negated that Max C. And then, yeah, I would have hated myself, because for some reason this has to be mandatory, and I hate that it's mandatory. But anyways, well, that's it. I mean, he had a good guess on the Max C. I mean, it could literally have been an Eldritch. We were literally pitching something to the graveyard. There are a lot of deck strategies that play from stuff from the graveyard, so I mean. Now his biggest problem is if he does anything, this Doom Cow just negates, and I literally have Fencing Fire Ferret up next. I have Lightning Vortex, and I have this plant. So, I still don't know what he's playing. But the weird part is, you know, for a lot of honesty, there's a part of me that kind of really wishes I knew what my opponent's timers was. I've been playing, like, religiously right now a lot of Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. If you didn't know, I actually have content around that game as well, so you should definitely check it out. It's been really, really fun. But the aspect is I've played a lot of it, and you can see your opponent's timer. So, it's just crazy to me about having that timer. Well, that will stop that. So it was an OTK strategy. It is Crusadia. Well, that Parallax Seed is useless. The problem is he needs another Crusadia monster to go off to the races. Now, I doubt he can OTK us from here, because typically the OTK is Equimax, and which we have, funny enough. We just don't have enough Crusadia stuff to make this deck strategy work. Crusadia is really good, though. It's a really, really good OTK strategy. I had a friend back in the day when I went, this is my locals I could play, that would play this almost religiously. It's like it was his only deck. I still love Crusadia. It's really fun. But typically your play is then you need your opponent to have a monster in the zone here. Typically you use a Kaiju or something like that to remove it and then put it on the zone. That way that Equimax points at it while he points at other things, and basically you just get this big beat stick that can beat stick over stuff. Now the problem is there's the Ouroboros, which is not what I wanted to see. If it's a monster you would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard or from the field instead. So it will be interesting. Was that from the field, not from hand? From your field or graveyard. So in essence, when I go to use this plant to try to blow up the board, or blow up whatever he attacks me with, I could then next turn just use, because I believe she's a hard. Yeah, I can only use this effect of Ouroboros. Ouroborea once per turn. Hey, look everyone, it's Equimax! Yeah, typically what you do is you get a bunch of Crusadia guys to point to it, he buffs himself up by that attack, and then you'll basically have, then you'll put a Kaiju here, and then Equimax just gets so big, he just swings right over the Kaiju, punching it right in the face, and then basically just kills it. That's typically your play line. This deck strategy can go into, Avermax as well. This is Equimax, right? Avermax is the Link 4. Yeah. So it can go into the Link 4 play as well. For some reason, I want to keep trying to right-click, even though it's left-clicking in here. Again, I've played so much Dragon Ball religiously that just to grind through the Fusion World ladder. I have my complaints of that ladder, but, you know. I thought for a second we were going to play Blue Eyes White Dragon, but, you know, Crusadia is not bad. So explains why he wanted... Explains really why he needed me to go first. Why he didn't like doing anything, because, again, he needs to set up all his plays. Crap. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, I have nothing against Abramax, because right now, while this some card is on your field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, as your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this. Oh, this could field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, their monsters cannot target monster attacks except this one. Once per battle, during damage conditions of the battle. I thought this can't be destroyed. Yes, if this like... Oh, no. Okay, this card in your field cannot target this card with card effects. Okay, why am I feeling like this card had, like, protection? Like, you just couldn't blow it up off the board. Was it because it was made with IP? Okay, so I mean, Lightning Storm, or my opponent apparently either DC'd or surrendered. Could DC'd, okay. I was lost. I swear I thought I couldn't beat over the Abramax. I was like, how do I beat it? How do I destroy it? And then reading it over, I think it's because I've had people use IP Masquerena to make it, and then I can't beat over it with, destruction. So, yeah. Well, that's a win. I kind of knew he was having the problem because of the little connection symbol. But anyways, a win is a win, folks. We have a Master Pack. We have 3 Legacy Packs. Let's go open them up. Folks, one of the prettiest, nicest Master Packs you could ever ask for, or it's just going to be a dud. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something in here we could use. Maybe it opens up a secret pack. Maybe we get completely lucky and open a Cyber's Magician Ritual Monster. Sure. Yosenju Izanazi. First off, we'd have to get like an entire Yosenju core to even make this work. But, neat. Ghost Bird of Bewitchment. This card gains effect based on your monster zones. And leftmost, gain a 1000 attack and defense. Rightmost, you can make 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Center, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Other monsters in the column can activate their effects. That's actually neat. We may have to put that in the deck because it does have some very unique, strange synergies. If it's in the leftmost, it goes up to being a 23-25. We can make 2 attacks if we're in the rightmost. If we're sitting in the center, basically we can put it to defense position and sit on this monster until our opponent can find a way to get rid of it. Well, actually no, it'd be destroyed by battle, funny enough, because it can't be destroyed by card effects. If there was a way to make it not destroyed by battle, that'd be pretty cool. So if it's in the other 2 columns, monsters can activate effects. So I think it's worth it because we do literally have a level 4 that literally has a 2300 attack. And if we really do need to use it to win games, I mean, we literally can make 2 attacks during each battle phase with a 1300 point monster. So not bad. Buzzsaw Shark is good. If we could see some more shark stuff, I think that's a very strong, viable strategy. Shaddolls are also a very good strategy as well. We just need to see a lot more Shaddolls. I don't think we even have a fusion monster yet. A Tortoise, Gargo. We don't even have the archetype to play that. And another Mermail. We're getting some Mermails. We're just not getting any of the good Mermails. Anyways, that's our Master Pack. We don't care about any of that. We care about these packs. I've suddenly thought of the SpongeBob meme as like, we're not caring about this. We're not caring about this. We're caring about these. I think this is the episode where, as we see whatever those 2 cards were. Wow, I think one was Cliff the Trap guy. What do we got here? Backpack Warrior. Cannot be normal. Must be special summon from your hand while the only monsters you control 2 defense position monsters. Yeah, okay, we're not playing that. And PM Carpenter. When you pinch summon a zombie monster, you can defeat its effect. It can't be destroyed by battle card effects this turn. It's pretty neat. Too bad it's way too high of a scale. And we're not really pinching summoning zombies anytime soon. But yeah, that SpongeBob meme just came into my mind when we started up these packs. Final Gesture. Target 1 phase of level 3 monster you control special. Well, first off, we barely run level 3s. Weapon Change. Once per turn during each of your standby facing 5, pay 700 life points. Well, first off, okay, we don't need to worry about that either. We have barely any machines or warrior. Yeah, it was Dark Scorpion, Cliff the Trap Remover. Yep, that's as much as I have to read. And 2,000 needles. When this defense position monster is attacked, and the attack of the attacking monster is lower than the defense of this card, destroy the attacking monster at the end of the damage step. No. Okay, so off to the deck we go, because we do have a really good card to put in the deck. At least an interesting card. Alrighty, folks. Well, I did take out one of our Toon Cyber Dragons. Again, this card, yes, is nice to summon and then tribute for a good chunk of our tribute monsters. The problem is I just wish this was normal Cyber Dragon, if I was being honest, because this can't attack the turn it's summoned. So, it does kind of suck. So I did throw one out. I did decide to put in our Ghost Bird Bewitchment, just because if we put in that leftmost column, we are basically making ourselves a 23-25 point monster on a normal summon body, which is pretty nice. Well, that is the deck. Let's get another win on the gold ladder. Alright, here we are. Well, I'm super afraid of what we're playing. That is some Age of Fire sleeves over there. I don't even think we can even beat Snake Eyes or Snake Eyes Fire King. I'm pretty sure right now it's just pure Snake Eyes. I'm not even sure if the Fire Kings have even entered Master Duel yet, like they are in the TCG. On to the next game we go, folks. We are not playing no Snake Eyes. And we're back. And we got our scales. Funny enough, we got our 2 and our 8. Pillow, Magic Jammer, and a Time Space. Okay, well, our opponent has decided he doesn't want to play the game of Yugi Mans. I mean, who likes to play the game of Yugi Mans anyways? I prefer the game of Yugi Monsters. Well, that's the first time I've seen an Ash in a while. Okay, well, that sucks, but nothing we can do about it. Alright, well, we will scale this because at least we can protect our life points, and we will scale, or not scale, and we will set 2 and pass. Yes, it does mean we'll have to pitch the pillow, depending on if he plays a magic card I really, really do not want him activating. By my guess, we're going to be playing some heroes. No, we're going to be playing some math mech. Some math is going on here, folks. Now, I think we can disturb this entire play right now. Because if I think I spin back Circular, he can't go into his monster that gets him... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Circular's going. Goodbye, Circular. That just leaves him with Sigma. That literally leaves him with Sigma. So you know what? I will let him have a Sigma as much as he wants. Woo, look at that, folks. I'm so smart. I knew he needed Circular there up on the board, too. Alright, well, I mean, it's not great. I guess we will trigger the Shard of the Greed, man. The Greedy Shard. No, I do not want to negate my own spell card. I want you to negate the enemy spell card. Now, the big problem is I don't have any way to disturb... What is Circular? Huh. Nice. Can't even do anything with that. Okay, I thought Circular was in some form or another. I mean, I could pin summon out this, but I don't think it's advantageous in any way. So right now, I think he's hunting a level 4. He needs a level 4. I mean, okay, that gives us our Shard of Greed activation. Watch him activate Ash Blossom on this. Watch him. And then I get to cry. I'm going to go in my corner now and go cry. I guessed it too, man. Oh, I guessed that Ash. I guess we will at least start doing some chip damage. Finally actually punching our opponent. Alright. I'm surprised he hasn't seen another level 4 yet. I'm surprised he just hasn't seen any other Math Mech monster. Because all he needs to do is normal summon a Math Mech. I can't remember. Are their monsters restricted? I mean, that's nice, but I can't summon it. Guess we'll hit for another 18. It's good witch beatdown down here, folks. Now, I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think. What's he missing? Is Aliburtion needs 2 machines to work? Is that it? He needs 2 machines? Is he literally just going to get beat down by... I mean, that's actually pretty good, because then we could just go scale here. Now I kind of wish I had this Toon Cyber Dragon set up another turn earlier. You know what? Screw it. We'll summon the Toon Cyber Dragon defense position. It can't attack, but at least it can be a nuisance. And there's nothing to banish. Because I think you banish a monster, yeah. No, you're not banishing any monsters. I could go into... No. We will swing 18. I'm just kind of surprised. Wow. If I had just summoned that Toon Cyber Dragon a turn earlier, we would have won. We were literally sitting here on the win with a Toon Cyber Dragon. Oh, I'm lost. Did he not ever see a level 4? You know? Wins, I guess? I'm kind of surprised, honestly, folks. I'm actually 100% surprised we got that. I thought, oh man, he's going to find some other Math Mech or some other level 4, and then he goes into... Yeah. It's just 2 plus level 4 monsters. This is a random Ad Ignister deck, too. This is a Math Mech random Ad Ignister strategy. Yeah, the second he set up that field spell, I was going to nuke that thing out of the sky. So what? He goes into Aliburtion and then what? Gets his hands on? You contribute 1 monster, special summon 1 level 4 Math Mech. This is just a level 4 monster. Did he never see a level 4 monster? It's hard for me to believe that. Some random hand traps. It's hard for me to believe he just didn't find anything. Actually, now it would have been very annoying because Red Reboot was active in his deck too. Well, I guess we'll go open up a Master Pack in our Legacy Packs. 1 fine Master Pack. Oh my goodness, an SR for winning traditional way of Yu-Gi-Oh! By Good Witch Beatdown. Alright, what do we got? Allied Justice Thunder Armor. I think we've had this before. If an Allied Justice monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing. Yeah, we had it. I think this is Amazonas Baby Tiger. Amazonas are pretty good. I think if we could see a lot more stuff, we might be able to climb a gold ladder a little faster with Amazon. The Green Gadget. What the heck is this thing? Chaos Daedalus. Cannot be normal such set. Must be summoned from your hand by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard. While a field spell is face up on the field, your opponent cannot target light or dark monster control with card effects. You cannot target... Well, I barely think we're playing lights and darks, honestly. Spiritual Beast Tamer Winda. Magic King Moonstar cannot be used as synchro material except for a synchro monster or a dark synchro monster. If you control a tuner, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normally special summon, you can target one other face-up monster you control or in your graveyard until the end of the turn. This card level becomes that level. It's neat, but we really don't have a tune strategy. Ooh. Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. Once per turn during your end phase, if your opponent activates a card or effect this turn, the target of One Eyes Pendulum monster you control other than this card while you... I mean, we would literally use it for the 1 scale. That's literally what its purpose would be. Yeah, we would use it for its 1 scale, but it's neat if we could get an Odd Eye strategy. Oh my goodness, this opens up the secret pack we had last time. Garden Rose Maiden does give us into Black Rose Garden. This gives us another shot at, not a Ruddy Rose, but it gives us another shot at Black Rose Dragon that we can come off our Ruddy Rose, and it gives us another, no, I want featured. It gives us also another chance to get our hands on a Black Rose Moonlight. So, honestly, good secret pack. We did open up a garden. I don't even think we have even a garden. Black Rose Garden would be pretty good for like a niche strategy we could do off of it. But I mean, what I really want is a Black Rose Dragon to come off our Ruddy Rose, and a Moonlight would be really good as well. Too bad they're all URs, but maybe we'll get lucky. Nice secret pack. Another chance to really like do some synergy playing with Ruddy Rose to negate and then summon out Black Rose to basically still punch face. Anyways, we got a legacy pack. 1 to go. We got Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. Cannot be special summoned. You can pay half your life points to destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and if you do, banish them. This card gains 3 in check for each card destroyed this way. Once per turn during the end phase, this card was normal or flip summoned this turn, sent to the graveyard. I don't think so. You all can let me know down in the comments your thoughts. I just think we have much better level 8s right now. When this card is sent for the deck to grave opponent's card effect, yeah, we have one of these guys already. He's well past his prime in our deck. What do we got? A vanilla and, oh man, the best field spell in the world, folks. The Wetlands. I mean, this is really good. If you can get like a frog strategy, all aqua monster, all aqua level 2, water level 2 or lower monsters gain 1200 attack. It's not actually a bad field spell. You just need a lot of aqua water level 2 monsters or lower. Well, nothing to really put in the deck, so let's get back to the ladder. There we go, folks. Well, folks, we got a 5-card extra deck, 35-card main, standard kanji name, standard profile, standard mate, standard field. I do not want to touch that button. How much does everyone expect that we're possibly playing a bot? You know, I haven't watched a lot of CMO's videos, if I'm being honest, mainly because I'm extremely busy a lot of the time. I just don't really have all this time to sit down and watch all these videos. But if I'm being 100% honest, I think he ran into an episode where like bots were running rampant. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think we've seen all that many bots. If I'm being 100% physically honest. I mean, this is an okay couple of cards. No scale. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's leave the high tribute stuff out. And then, let's set and set. Do we just summon our scale? We have another 8 scale. You know what? Let's get in there for that damage. Let's start hitting. If our opponent doesn't want to do anything, that's fine. We'll do some damage. We got our deep sweeper coming in to sweep the deep. Alright. So the big question is, are we really playing a bot that can't figure things out? Or are we playing someone with a starter deck? I mean, this is the bot motif, if I'm being honest, but this could be someone just playing a starter deck. Either way, it doesn't look good for them so far. Anyways, we'll summon our sweeping man. We will go to... We could summon out something. Nah. I think next turn we can go like Gaga Samurai and clean this up. Yeah, next turn we literally summon Gaga Samurai and clean this up. I mean, we literally have Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. We literally have Oasis of Dragon Souls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so our opponent will have to discard here at the end of the turn if they don't do something. So I guess we'll get to know by then what his strategy was. If it's really just like a starter deck and they just brick to high heaven. Or I have no idea. I don't. What starter deck is even running Shield Crush? Of all the cards to run in the year of 2024, it's Shield Crush. It has to be a bot. There's like no way in anything that this is not a bot. Discard. Target gets 2 attacks. Battle. Swing once. And go for the game. Alright, 2 quick wins. I like that. I like that a lot. Quick wins. That's what we like. That's what we like to see. Some good quick wins. But anyways, let's go check it out. Maybe it was just a starter deck, because we got 2 legacy packs and hey look everyone, it's Trent. I think we already have a copy of him now. 2 copies more, probably more. But anyways, we got 2 legacy packs. We do have our secret pack to open up, but before that, let's go look at this really quick. It was a starter deck. What starter deck runs this? Is this just a normal monster beatdown starter deck? It has to be. I can't believe it's actually running Shield Crush. I don't get it. Why don't they just set cards? I wonder if it's like a bot. I wonder if it really is a bot and it just doesn't want to set cards. It makes no sense. Heck, if he had the 1800s, he could swing. Even setting like the guys just so you don't get hit. I don't know. Let's just move on. We got a secret pack and 2 legacy packs. All right, let's do it. Last time, I asked for some good RNG and we opened up an Electromite. I would like some good RNG to open up a Black Rose Dragon. Heck, even a Moonlight would be really good if we could get a line to make it. I mean, it's an SR pack. There's a possibility of us getting any SR, even from its own pack. What do we got? Oh my goodness, everyone, it's Ambulance Rescue Roid. My favorite Rescue Roid. Not really. Kashtira Akastra. If we get to some Kashtira stuff, I think that's still a good strategy, even in Master Duel. Despian Comedy. Excel Synchron if we wanted to decide to finally just sit down and play Synchro Turbo. The deck that just like turbos, but we need a lot of cards though. Violet Witch. If this card is destroyed by bounce to the graveyard, add 1 plant monster. Yeah, sounds amazing. We got Rose Princess. Again, this is all plant stuff. Ooh, Rux Rose Dragon is not bad. We would need the other copy of itself. Anyways, Frozen Rose. Nah, this pack wasn't good, folks. Unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll have to hope for some good master packs here in the future to open some more good stuff. And I would really like if these legacy packs could start throwing me some Tyrant throws or some of the more of the Ignite cards. That'd be really nice. Well, at least we got Mandragon. Again, another really good card for that strategy of normal monster beatdown using Tyrant throws. And then we got Swap Battle Guard. Who cares? But the problem is so little. I don't even know what the ratios of like cards. Look at that. This was an SR pack. We got nothing more than a Inaba White Rabbit, which we're never going to play, and a Mystical Sheep number 2. Fascinating. Let's get back to the ladder, and let's get that final win of the Tier 1. And with that, let's get back to the ladder and get that final win we need to see Platinum once more. Here we go, the last win we need. Okay, what do we got? We got ourselves a 60-card deck, 12-card extra deck. The cool golden field. And we got our Archfiend field and our Cyber Dragon. Okay, so opening hand is pretty good right now. We got our Sweeper. We got our Gaia, which we can normal summon, which we probably will be normally summoning. We got our Shardigreed to draw our 2, and we did get our Terrifying Trap Hole. Now, this is good depending on if we need to go Sweeper first, so we can try to nuke off a back row card. Or we should go Gaia first and attack, and then watch our person pitch off a max seat because they think we're suddenly going to special summon a level 5 dragon. I would really like to get some synergy with this, but I mean, I don't even know if there's really any good level 5 dragons we even have. You can all let me know down in the comments. Maybe when I retool the deck again. Because I feel like we do need a retool since we've opened so many cards now. It's like, maybe it's a time to sit back and look at what we got. Like I said, I think we have some strategies coming together. The problem is we got like little bits and pieces of them. We don't have like all of them. What the heck are we playing? Heroes? Evil Hero Infernal. Show no must but summon this card and attack. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was tributed this turn to tribute summon a hero monster, draw a card. Okay. Fascinating. Oh my goodness, everyone. It's Elemental Hero Busgenetrix. A flame. I still remember the episode. I literally remember. This is how crazy Yu-Gi-Oh is from the anime to the card game. I remember the card that. Remember when it was Sparkman and Wingman were on this other side because this guy, I think this girl had taken them. So then Jaden summons Busgenetrix and then uses this spell card that suddenly makes them realize that they're not supposed to be with this female Yu-Gi-Oh card, and suddenly Sparksman's like, what about Spark Woman? And this literally is how, and it's like Busgenetrix talks to them like, you boys, I need to whip you boys into shape and get back over here. And then he makes Flaming Wingman and wins the duel. That just proves just how unhinged craziness the anime was. Oh, there's Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. So what does this guy do? I barely read all these cards. If this card is Link Summon, you can reveal one hero fusion monster in your extra deck. And if you do add up to 2 of them as shooting heroes, attention card with different names from your deck to your hand. You can not special summon monsters with the turn. Well, he didn't add an Busgenetrix, so I'm guessing he doesn't have another one. Oh, I guess it's up to 2. So I mean, he could have added or not. No, this is actually pretty good. The problem is Deep Sweeper can't knock out the back row as much as I really would want it. We're going to have to go to our Gaia Man. Gaia Man! And then we go battle phase, and Gaia Man will punch over this. Does this thing do anything else? You cannot spell some monsters that turn to activate its effects of hero monster. You can only use the effect of extra hero Infernal Deceiver once per turn. This theme monster this card points to, blah, blah, blah. Something, punch it over. Go main 2. We will then activate a Shard of the Greed Man. And then we will set our Trap Hole. And we shall move on from there. And then maybe next turn we can go Deep Sweeper to try to pop off his back row. Or go into Fencing Fire Ferret. That way we have Destruction. And a burn mechanic. Literally going to have to matter what else he does. I mean, as of right now, we know he has a Wingman in his hand. That's all I know. Is a Wingman went to his hand. And it took a solid 30 seconds to do all that. To end on this. Nothing against someone if they're new to playing it, but in my opinion, I don't know if you should play a 60-card hero strategy. Now, there is a chance that this person is a Masochist player. What is like Wingman? Is Wingman a rare? Okay, so he's a rare. So, I mean, you have a good chance of probably pulling it. These are commons, rares. Wingman should be a rare. He's going to get his hands on a Neos monster now. I know that's how you are. You can send this card from your hand or field to the grave. A special summon 1 elemental hero monster or 1 Neo-Spacian. Okay. Neo-Spacian monster. Oh, this doesn't get, Oh my goodness, they're here, everybody. They just not fused yet into Flame Wingman, which will immediately die to this. Because Flame Wingman's well over 2k attack. Does Flame Wingman even... Can he even beat? What the? 3-strike barrier. If your opponent activates exactly 3 cards, activate one of these effects. Oh, if I control exactly... How hilarious. I control exactly 3 cards. Cards can not be destroyed by battle. Oh, that's excellent. Too bad for him. This is what's not going to be. Monster cannot be destroyed by battle. This turn you take no battle damage. This turn each time your opponent... He does realize that, Yes. Not that that would be important right now. Anyways, let's just summon this out. Hey, look, everyone's my ferret. We're gonna do 13 to that because the trap card should have been activated on my turn to keep his monsters from dying, and I will pass. This feels like a Masochist deck. It feels like it. Roots 21.9. I mean, heck, even I would never, in my Masochist run personally, I would never go to 60 cards. There's like no point. You don't see anything you really need. In my personal opinion, I don't even know why people still use pile decks. The meta's gone to Snake Eyes. I can't wait for Fire King to come with the Master Duel, and suddenly we have Fire King Snake Eyes, and we have the mass amount of amazing power that is the Age of Fire decks. Now, of course, it's probably cheaper for you to get into the Age of Fire in Master Duel than it is to probably to do it in the physical TCG. Alright, next draw, Hammer Bouncer. Let's draw 2. Because I like drawing cardboard. That's a good card if we could see something. Let's go Deep Sweeper. Let's go to battle. 23 over Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist should trigger here, yep. So, I mean, he does get to add a hero monster. Nothing I could do about it, but I needed to clear it, so it's got to go. Oh my goodness, everyone, it's Bubble Man! And we hit with 16 and we hit with 17. And we go to the end phase, because there's nothing else to do. I still don't know. I think it's a Masochist deck, all honesty, folks. It's a very interesting Masochist deck, because it's a hero Masochist deck. Or it's a person playing a very, very strange version of E-Hero. Sounds good to me, man. Did he target... Why wouldn't you go for Elemental Hero Shadow Mist? Because then you could add the Quick Play spell card. Oh, it's a normal monster. That's why. If I read a little further down to the card, I'd understand that why he can't summon Shadow Mist. What the? Elemental Hero. What is this one? Snopes? Canopes? Nospe? The plant? Each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, it gains 100 attack points and loses 100 defense points. While you control another face-up Elemental Hero monster, your opponent cannot target this card for attack, and this card cannot attack your opponent directly. Oh, so he just gets to punch me directly here, and then gain 600 light attack points. Fascinating. It still doesn't beat a Gaia, because I have 3 monsters here. Oh no, by the way, I think I can just beat you over using this. Because I can just detach material from this card can attack your opponent directly. Which is hilarious. You know what? We should have some fun. we don't get to play much with our extra deck, you know? Our opponent decided to surrender. He knows exactly what we were going to do. We did it! And actually, it only took 5 games to do it. 5 or 6. But we did it again. Oh, man. It feels so good to be back in Platinum once more. We got a Master Pack. We got a 3 Legacy Packs. I want to see it. How many wins did it take? That is not our thing. I know for a fact we did not battle through all this. So the 15th is today. We went through 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it took 5 duels to get up there. Let's check this out. Is this just some strange hodgepodge of heroes? Yes, it is Hero Pile. Fascinating. And he did have the mass change in there too. I have no idea if it's a Masochist deck or someone just really, really enjoys heroes and decided to take a pile of hero cards. All honesty, my friend here, cut your deck down. Just craft what you need to craft and play a very better competent strategy of heroes. This is a little too much. My gosh, he's even playing Hero Flash in here. Oh wow, this is a little too much. Way too much. But good for this person for making it all the way up to goal 1 with Hero Pile. But enough of this. Time to open up that Master Pack and those 3 Legacy Packs. Here we are. The last Master Pack of the gold ladder. Ooh, look at that gold framing. I don't think that's going to make it impactful, but you know, at least it makes it, you know, oh, you are. Okay, let's see what we got. Eternal Chaos. Target 1 face of monster patrol. Send 1 light and dark monster from your deck to the graveyard whose combined attack is less than or equal to that monster's. Also, the rest of this turn, if the card resolves, you can activate 1 monster effect. I have no... I guess that's just a summon out Chaos monsters. Assault Revival, we're not playing in Assault mode stuff. Melody, the Brass, the Djinn, sure, we're not even running level 3 monsters. Lady Ninja Yie, discard 1 wind, sure. Oh good, look, everyone, it's the Lord of the Red. Another Neospatian Dolphin. Decode Destruction. We don't even have a decode talker to work with that. Ooh! A Dragon Ruler. I did forget they came back into Master Duel. I think this is like the only one that isn't like limited in the TCG. I don't know why. I do not know why, but for some odd reason, all the other Dragon Rulers are limited in the TCG except title. And I may be misremembering that. You can all correct me down in the comment. Well, this didn't unlock a secret pack. Sucks. It's neat, but we need a very, very nice dragon or water strategy to play this card. We have neither. So, I guess he gets to go to the bulk pile until we figure out what to do with him. Or until something relevant comes up that we can use him. Anyways, we got 3 Legacy Packs. The last Legacy Packs of the gold ladder. Let's see what we can open up. Let's see what more garbage gets to go to the bulk bin today. Oh man, Cybernetic Cyclopean. Fascinating. And Leo Gun. The lion with the gun. He go bang on all of us. Oh, now I do remember when this card was relevant. I don't know how many people in my chat, or I guess I should say watchers, subscribers, viewers, not chat. Chat would be if I was on Twitch. Remember this card was quite expensive and hard to find because this was a card that was loved in the Goki format. When Goki was tier 0 everywhere. Goki was everywhere. You used Instant Fusion to bring this out so that you can then go into a bunch of your Goki plays. It was insane. I don't know how many people played in Goki format, but I played Goki format. It actually drove me out of YuGiOh. After playing Goki format, I left YuGiOh for a good chunk of time. I did not get back into YuGiOh, folks, until Master Rule 5. Or 4.5, depending on who you ask. Anyways, we got to over Destiny, just targets Destiny heroes. We don't care. We don't have any Destiny heroes. The only Destiny hero I care about is Phoenix Enforcer. We got a Brotherhood, the Firefist Coyote. Sure. It's neat because if we do get a Fire Formation card, I don't even think we have Tinky at all. And Vanilla. Alright. About good as said. At least we got something that was unique to talk about that I will never ever play in my life. But that is it for today, folks. We made it back to Platinum, and we did it probably in the shortest amount of games it has probably taken us to get to any tier. 5 games, 3 straight wins, felt really, really good. So when we return, it's back to climbing the Platinum ladder. I want to see if by the end of the season we can get a good shot of climbing, say, Platinum 5, Platinum 4, Platinum 3. I don't think by the end we will have any chance to make it to Diamond, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will. So you'll want to tune in next time to see how well we do as we now climb the Platinum ladder once again. See you all then.